Well, now we're going to spend a whole day, well, not a whole day, but we're going to go over to the Kitchen World Kitchen where we're having a party, or a partini.
Yeah. Oh, partini, I like that. You're going to wish we could spend the whole day in the kitchen with Chef Adam from Sample.
How are you?
You are taking a great twist on the summer months that are coming up, and today you're going to be showing us about some famous cocktails designed by you at Sample.
Yeah, some fresh summer cocktails we're going to be featuring this weekend for the Ellen West Festival. You know, just taking some great ingredients that are real light, real refreshing, very food-forward cocktails. We like to call them. They're healthy, so you can feel good about drinking them.
What does food forward mean?
Well, you know, we're just using fresh ingredients. You know, instead of buying things that are maybe in, you know, from the store off the shelf, we're going to be using, you know, our own ginger, our own fresh lemon, cucumbers, honey, all sorts of things.
Okay, so today you're going to make your famous cucumber ginger sake sangria, and I just asked Adam, how did you make this one up?
Well, you know, we do a lot of catering, so you end up with a lot of cucumbers left over from salads and preparing things and stuff like that. So I had to come up with a way of how to use up all these cucumbers. And you know, the summer months, your neighbors are dropping off cucumbers every day. So instead of making a salad every day, now you can drink the bounty of cucumbers in Western New York
and feel good about it.
Exactly.
Okay, some of the ingredients. I know they just showed the list. Some of the ingredients that you need.
For the cucumber sake sangria, we're just going to do some fresh ginger, a little fresh lemon juice, and a cucumber. And then we're going to make some mojitos. Ooh. Also, we're going to make our own mint simple syrup.
Muddler.
Muddler, you're going to be using that. And then right at the end, we're going to do our famous honey lavender martini.
I've never even heard of that. Okay, when we come back, we're also going to talk about why we have to congratulate you.
Oh, thanks.
Don't be modest this time. We're going to ask you to brag. All right. Yeah, we're just having a little too much fun in the kitchen. We're going to take this segment to acknowledge that Sample, at this point, is the only restaurant deemed by Buffalo News to receive a 9 by the food critic. Is that correct?
Yeah. They started a new system, a new rating system out of 10, and we were fortunate last week to get a 9 out of 10. We're very happy, very proud, and very humbled by the.
Okay, let me just ask your reaction when you read it the next day or whenever it came out Friday.
Well, it's great. I mean, whenever you're going to have anybody publicly grade you on, you know, on what you do for a living and what you love to do, to get a 9 out of 10. I think is amazing.
I hate the public grading.
Well, I mean, you're in front of it every morning.
Exactly. Congratulations. What was it that the critic ate?
Well, he always comes with a guest, and they did a chef's tasting, which is like a flight through our whole menu, a whole bunch of little things to eat, and then they also took advantage of a lot of our new revamped menu, which is filled with a bunch of petite entrees. He had a braised short rib, crispy.
Oh, I love that one.
Short rib is incredible. Braised duck breast, or crispy duck breast. And loved the desserts that we did too.
Who's the critic? The critic is
Andrew Galerno.
Andrew Galerno. Congratulations! I'm sure it's going to be very difficult. Should people make reservations?
Absolutely. It's always a good idea. You know, we're a smaller restaurant, so if you give us a call, we're very accommodating. But we do like to know who's coming in.
Excellent. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
I'm sure he had at least one drink. We're going to sample some drinks, some of your most popular. When we come back, we're going to make one of them. When that's when we come back. We're taking a break right now. Much more fun in the sun coming your way.
Well, we're going to head back over to the kitchen where Chef Adam and Victoria are going to teach you how to use some of those vegetables from your garden to make some great summer drinks.
That's right. We are in here, and we are going to, I'm ready to muddle.
Perfect.
You're making a ginger what again?
We're going to make a cucumber sake sangria, and then we're also going to make a traditional mojito with a little bit of a twist on there. So,
all right.
You know, a mojito is going to be some fresh mint and a couple limes.
And you just, with this skin
we're going to end up, skin and everything, we're going to end up muddling. But when you pick your mint, you end up with all these extra stems. So what we do at the restaurant then is we take all those stems that still has the flavor, and we make a mint simple syrup. Simple syrup is just equal parts water and sugar.
Oh. And you just boil it up? You
just boil it up, let it simmer for a little while, and then it's going to take on whatever flavor you put in there. So you can do a mint simple syrup, you could do any sort of flavored simple syrup. So all those herbs and whatnot that you're getting from your garden, you can end up making some really nice floral drinks.
Wow.
And what you end up with, it has a little hint of a little tint of the mint. It smells.
Looks like a Chardonnay.
Smells like mint.
Oh, yeah.
So you just put a little bit in the glass, and then you muddle away.
Okay, I'll start muddling.
And then for the cucumber sake sangria, basically, again, like I said, you're going to take all those cucumbers, the recipe's online. You don't have to peel them, you don't have to seed them, you don't have to do anything to them. All we're doing is chopping them up, putting them in with a little bit of ginger in your blender, straining it, and then you end up with this really great, fresh, green, I mean, it smells like summer.
Oh, it does.
Like when you know, almost...
Lawnmower.
I was going to say, when a lot of people come into the restaurant, they're always like, oh, it smells like you just mowed the lawn. But, you know, it tastes great. But now that we're all muddled up...
Is that muddled enough?
Perfect.
Okay.
We're just going to take a little bit of ice.
Does it matter what kind of rums? People say that the dark and the light make a difference.
When you're going to make a mojito, it should be either a light rum or like a pure cane rum. You don't want to use like spiced rum or anything like that. That kind of takes away from
Just a straight.
Just a straight, nice silver rum, I think works perfectly. And then you just top it with a little soda water.
Wow. You don't use the grass?
A quick toss. No, this is the mojito.
Oh, right, right, right.
So that's your mojito that you just made.
Cheers, chin chin.
It's a little early, right? You got
Well,
okay all day?
maybe for the normal human being. I've been up since 3. That is so refreshing.
Well, it's nice, and you know, it doesn't have any of the, you know, artificial flavoring in there, the fake lime juice or anything like that. It's all fresh, it's all nice.
And you can adjust it to add more lime or whatever to your liking.
Exactly. You know, when you're making it yourself, instead of buying like the pre-made things, you're making it yourself. You know what ingredients are going in there. If you like more mint, you can add a little bit more fresh mint if you want. You could add a little bit more of the mint simple syrup. If you like it a little bit more acidic, you can put some more limes in there. So you're controlling it, and it's not hard to do. It's real simple. It's real easy.
No, it wasn't, and I also like that there's really not that much. Sometimes they add a lot of sugar.
Well,
to the
exactly. That's what that simple syrup is all about. You know,
Yeah.
you're just putting a tiny bit in there just to kind of balance all the flavors out, and then because we make that mint simple syrup, you're really driving home that mint flavor.
Okay, I'll sip on this, and what are we making now?
So then the cucumber sake sangria, this is what you're left with, which a lot of people actually at the restaurant just drink it like this on the rocks because
it's
it's
good for
so
you.
refreshing. Yeah, I mean, fresh ginger, cucumbers,
powers.
you know, a little bit of lemon juice. It's perfect. We put a little sake in it. I think that it's a fun way to kind of introduce people to sake.
How did you think of this, other than you had extra cucumbers, of adding sake to it?
Sometimes things just happen. You know, you have a party where somebody requests sake. You have sake left over. You have a bunch of cucumbers.
How many
and
times
just
before you came to this one?
It's tough. It's tough.
I bet.
It's you do it a whole bunch of times. You're
Many
not
headaches in the morning?
Many headaches in the morning over just a couple drinks, but it works out great. We're going to be featuring these drinks all weekend for the Ellen West Art Festival. You know, running them for specials, and this is to us summer.
And you also do a lot of catering. And do you do the drinks as well? Do you offer the...
Absolutely. We do past blinis. We'll do a signature cocktail for somebody's wedding party, event at their home. So, but it's fun, isn't it?
This is almost like a healthy drink.
Well, it is healthy.
Right.
It's
It
all
is. It's a
fresh.
fun, healthy
If you
drink.
forget about the alcohol, it's healthy. But, you know, a drink here and there isn't going to hurt you.
For a normal human being at almost 9 o'clock, it would be maybe a drink. For me, it is a healthy drink.
It's healthy.
You have a special drink, also a third one coming up in our second Healthies. But don't tell folks.
I won't.
But it is also just as refreshing.
It is. It's good and good for you.
Excellent. Can't wait for that one. We are going to have a gin, one of your most popular drinks.
Yes. Yeah, one of our most popular drinks. We can never take it off the menu. It's not a seasonal drink anymore. It's a staple that's on the menu. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to take some lavender blossoms, steep it in some water, almost making like a lavender tea. And then what we do is we finish it with, after it boils and steeps, we take a little honey and a little fresh lemon juice. And what you end up with is this incredible honey lavender syrup.
Smell it. Ooh, I feel a little behind my ears.
Very floral. Yeah, it's nice. It's good for perfume,
Yeah.
too. So all we do is we put a little bit of that in. Some fine London gin.
There you go.
I'm going with it now. You said it. So.
Keep it going. Now, what made you put gin? I wouldn't have... You have to think of... I mean, gin doesn't go with everything.
Gin doesn't go with everything, but, you know, gin with the juniper that's in gin and things like that, it's naturally floral anyway. So when you're going to add something like lavender, to me it makes sense.
When you think about it like that, absolutely. All right.
Quick shake.
As you're shaking this, once again, congratulations on your 9 rating by the Buffalo News, the only restaurant in Western New York to
So
receive
far.
it at this point.
So far, yeah.
Congratulations. If you want a reservation, if you plan on going to sample, which is on Allen.
Right on the corner of Allen and College.
Make a reservation.
Yeah, please do. Give us a call.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I'm going to try this. I thought it would be bad form if I went all the way down. That is delicious.
It's nice. It's refreshing, isn't it?
You can taste the honey and a touch of the lavender. I love that. That was to the Queen. Adam, so nice to see
Nice
you.
seeing
Thanks.
you.
Come back again.
I will.
Make that smoked cherry drink.
That's what we'll do in the fall, a little smoked cherry Manhattan.